Let's do this. Hello, Cinema Peeps.
Hey, Cinema Peeps.
Okay, I said that, but I want to stretch. Okay, now we're ready. Okay, let's fucking get down to business. Kendra catch up on Ted Lasso, so this is the most important thing ever.
Yep, I finally did. We cracked down. We finally had some time and finally cracked down and was like, let's just do it. Let's watch them all.
Tell me how you feel.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, first of all, so many emotions.
Yes, I was gonna say, I've been sitting with that for a while, and no one else I know watches Ted Lasso, so
What?
like, it hurt.
What? Okay.
I found one other person, but they'd only watched season 1, and they hadn't watched 2 yet.
To all of Kaylee's friends, if you're watching, even if you're not watching, you force them to watch this. Y'all need to watch Ted Lasso. Everybody needs to watch it. If there's any reason to get a subscription to Apple TV Plus, it's to watch Ted Lasso.
And then you could immediately unsubscribe. It's totally okay.
Yeah, completely. Yeah,
it's fine.
It's the best show. Oh, so well done. Mwah. Okay. Anyways, yes. So,
yes.
All I can say right now, if I could just sum up the whole thing in like 2 words, it's fuck Nate. What the hell? What the hell? Honestly.
Oh, we all felt the same way.
Oh my god. That was awful. Like I did not expect any of that. And I was just like, why?
Like, it's frustrating, but like it was still like well done.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yes.
Like you saw it building up from this kind of like not the start of the season, but like I think episode 2 or 3. After Ted has the panic attack and he leaves the game. So then Nate makes that call to do the play, to get the score. Mm-hmm. Like, starting from that point all the way to the end, like, it's so well done. But at the same time, it is very frustrating to watch.
It is, yeah. Because it's like this slow build of him, like, just his ego is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And then you're just kind of like, not too sure, but okay. And then by the end, just like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Well, I guess even in the beginning episodes, he was kind of mean to the new, I wanted to call him Skipper, but that's not what it's called.
The new water boy or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even my mom called it out. She was like, what the fuck, Nate? Why are you so mean to him?
Right? And also, unless it was done on purpose, but was it just me or was his hair getting more gray and gray every episode?
My brother also pointed out, because I noticed the hair.
Yeah.
But my brother even pointed out that his suit was getting darker and darker.
Oh.
Yeah. Some applaud some good choices there.
Yes.
Good choices. But it was funny because I think the next day, I think it was Vanity Fair that released an article about it. Mm-hmm. Maybe. So I was reading a bit about it, and they were talking about how, like Nate has been, like you said, his ego was building. He was becoming this asshole, But the article brought up this good point about how, like, Ted failed Nate. And I was like, what the fuck? But, like, they even point out that it's, like, it's this weird balance where, like, Ted failed him, but that's because Ted needed to, like, a big part of his journey this season was getting the help he needed. Yeah. With his anxiety, with the therapist who came in this season. Mm-hmm. So Ted's trying to work on himself and be better. Mm-hmm. And, but then he definitely neglected Nate and what he was doing. Like, Coach Beard, like, kind of noticed it, but he didn't really fully do anything about it. Like, he did that one time. Yeah. Which was very funny. But, right, like, none of the characters were really calling him out for that. Yeah. So it was, like, this weird balance between, like, Nate's being an asshole, and he does that wonderful speech to Ted. Again, I hate him, but it is such a good speech.
Totally, yeah.
And of course now he's playing for for fucking Dickwad, Rebecca's husband's team,
for Westminster,
I guess.
or whatever, yeah.
Fucking piece of shit. Although, I gotta say, the funeral episode, I was laughing so hard. Oh my god. Just that scene between Sassy and him. Yeah. Oh my god. Mwah. Once we finished the episode, we had to go back and rewatch it because it was so good.
Also, the episode that's all strictly about Beard, Coach Beard.
That was insane.
Right? And I think, like, I was just thinking to myself, like, I noticed some similarities in the style of how they do the episodes, or the storytelling at least, of Ted Lasso reminds me very closely to Community. Where, and I mean, you could probably argue, but just from what I can recall, I don't recall there being any real filler episodes of Community. There's always some sort of storyline going on, and because there's so many characters, and the fact that they like give each character their own like time to like, you know, see the story unfold and stuff like that, I think that's what keeps all the episodes engaging and makes you want to watch them still. Yeah, just that episode of Coach Beard just reminded me of something from Community where it was just like that one-off like wild card episode about like some random character that like has nothing to do with the rest of the main storyline, but it's just kind of cool to see them go off on their own journey, because you really don't get to see much of Coach Beard other than like the few quips he puts in there. And so yeah.
Right. I know my mom wasn't a huge fan of the episode. She found it really weird.
I know, my mom too. Because my mom hasn't seen the first season, but like we were trying to convince her to like watch the show with us. We're like, come on, it's like a really good feel good show. And of course, like all the episodes that she ended up like sitting and watching were all like the ones that were kind of like not as funny. They were more like the emotional ones. She's like, yeah guys, wow, this is a real feel good show. And then it got down to that episode and she's like, what the hell is this? But overall, she said she enjoyed it. She'd like to go back and watch more. So hopefully she does.
Yeah. Deserved. What was my thought? Well, I think because last season was 10 episodes and this season was 12.
Yes.
But I guess Apple ordered 2 extra episodes.
Oh, okay.
So my theory is that the Beard episode and the Christmas episode were the extra shoehorned in ones.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Kind of deal, because they definitely obviously had different vibes from the like rest of the story arc.
For sure, yeah. The Christmas episode was good too. It made me excited for Christmas.
It was very cute. So the show's so good. Although I'm really nervous about Keely's and oh my god, what's his name?
Roy Kent?
Yeah, their relationship.
Right? Oh, that's the other thing too, is like between I guess through the whole series, the thing I like about it is that, and I don't know, maybe you'll get what I'm talking about, but it's like usually when you watch a show nowadays, for the most part, it can be pretty predictable what the outcome's going to be, because we're so conditioned, or we've watched so many shows that like you can kind of guess what's going to happen between characters of the story. Whereas I find with this series, you never know. You kind of think you know, but then they throw you like completely for a loop. Like the whole thing with Rebecca and her online date. Yeah. They were kind of insinuating that it could have been Ted.
Right, which I thought was really good.
Right? And I was like, oh, is it? And like just completely out of nowhere, nope, it's Sam. Like, so I thought that was really cool. And then yeah, same thing with like Roy and Keely. Even like through the first season too, you weren't too sure, like, are they on again, off again? Like, are they okay? Are they not going to be okay? So,
but not in like a super melodramatic way.
No, yeah.
Like it does feel like a genuine like relationship.
Yeah.
And showing like how they're growing within that relationship, and how things change, and how, you know, you have to figure that change out as a couple. Yeah. Especially now that Keely, you know, is getting more recognition for all the good stuff she's done.
Yeah.
So, and I also I enjoyed the bits early on in the season where fucking Roy Kent sat down with the other footballer. Oh my god, those always made me pee myself. So funny. I loved the one, I think it's episode 4 or 5 maybe. It's one of the last ones I think he does, where he's sitting with all the guys, and the old coach for Richmond who got fired in season 1, who was on the table, and he's just like, what is Ted Lasso doing? You know, it's like a woman behind the wheel. Like, what is she doing there? And then Roy just comes in fast with that. Didn't you get your license suspended for drunk driving? He goes, hey, that was my medication. The ones that make you pee yourself? Like, oh, so good. And I think one of the last episodes in that season, they even bring up, they're like, man, I miss Roy.
You're right.
It was so good.
Yeah.
I definitely walk around the house and I'm just like, he's here, he's there, he's every fucking where. Roy Kent.
Right?
Roy Kent. It's just so good.
So good. Yeah, but honestly, like, for real, like, I'm not joking. Kaylee's not joking. You guys, if you haven't seen Ted Lasso, just, it's so good. And I mean, I know there's people out there who don't like getting overhyped about something, but come on. Like, if there's any show to be overhyped, it's Ted Lasso, just because it's so good. And if you're a fan of, like, Community, I feel like you'll definitely enjoy this series for sure. It's definitely kind of similar on the humor and the storytelling, and it's awesome.
Mm-hmm. And I'm glad all the actors are getting the recognition they deserve because everybody's really good.
Right. I don't remember. I don't think I saw the Emmys this year, but I did see a clip of Hannah. I cannot remember her last name, but the lady who plays Rebecca.
Yes.
She won an Emmy, and like she was saying to Jason Sudeikis how like he's changed her life and stuff like that, and just thanking him for like, you know, putting this whole show together, or like because he's a producer or something on it, or a writer or whatever. And I was like, oh yeah, I love those types of shows.
Him and Beard, I think, yeah.
So oh, okay, Beard, cool.
I think he's written a couple episodes for the show.
That's cool, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm definitely excited for season 3, just especially to see where, especially the the Nate stand, what happens with him.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, in my mind, personally, there's, like, no redemption. I know I was just talking about how the Vanity article kind of changed my mind in terms of, like, oh, I see how both people failed each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Again, because, like, I think in real life, there's no, you know, I'm absolutely right, you know?
Yeah.
And you're absolutely wrong. Like, I think both parties can be guilty at the same time, but also be correct at the same time.
Yeah.
But I'm really interested to see what they're going to do for season 3, especially for Nate. Because, yeah, in my mind, I don't think there's a way he can be redeemed.
Right.
In my mind. But then again, I'm very grumpy. So,
yeah.
So it'd be really interesting to see if they could potentially change my mind.
Yeah. But
I don't know. I think that's some pretty big shoes to fill.
Right? Oh, man. Yeah. We'll see. I like, too, that, like, and again, I haven't seen the first season in so long. I want to go back and, like, rewatch everything again for sure. But I feel like the first season obviously centered more around Ted and, like, him trying to build up his reputation with the team and, like, build that connection. And it was nice to kind of see more of, like, behind the scenes this time and just, like, stuff that was happening outside of the game, which was cool. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see what they do for the third season.
I know. Literally, like, in a sense, it kind of reminds me of Glee, where I'm just like, where are they going? Sectionals, regional finals, sectionals?
Yeah.
Because, like, they were really excited to do the one big game in the city, but lost, but it was still okay overall. Like, fuck, I couldn't tell you how any of that shit works. I mean, majority of the time, they don't show the game unless there's a story thread that continues the theme of the episode or something.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I wouldn't watch it if you're like, I am a dedicated footballer. Because, I mean, you do see it, but, like, it is just about the characters.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I think the only critique I have of Ted Lasso is the fact that it's on Apple Plus.
Yep.
Like, it is just not fair. You need to share this goodness with the world.
Right?
But, you know, I'm hoping that maybe it comes out on DVD or something. Because I know Netflix sometimes does.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's what I'm hoping for. But I don't think I've really seen it anywhere. But to be fair, I haven't really looked yet.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Hopefully they do, because, yeah, for sure. I feel like everybody needs to watch this show. It's so good.
Mm-hmm. All right. From football to Christmas. Nailed it. Nailed the transition. Nailed it. Was it? Kendra has watched a Christmas. I've watched 2 partial Hallmark films, and gotta say, not looking good so far this year.
Uh-oh.
Although there is one, I missed the recording, but is on demand now, called Next Stop Christmas.
Ooh.
It is a time-traveling train, and it has Christopher Lloyd in it, and oh my god, why can't I think of her name? We met her at Expo. Help me.
Leah Thomas?
Yes.
Leah Thomas? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They are both in it. So, whoever made this Hallmark film knew what they were doing.
Hell yeah.
They knew what they were doing.
What's it called?
Next Stop Christmas.
Next Stop Christmas. Okay, cool.
Chitty.
Yeah, I want to try and, like... This is my problem, right? And this is, I guess, where... this is where, like, me, like, having watched this movie that I'll talk about coming up kind of, like, coincides with it. Is, like, I want to watch more of these, like, Hallmark movies, but at the same time, I'm like, which are the good ones? Because there's so many that are just, like, follow the same thing.
You just have to take a guess.
Okay, I guess.
But I'll tell you, okay, don't watch... It's called Christmas Treasure with Jordan Sparks.
Okay, don't watch
The leads had no sparks between them.
Okay. Oh, know.
But seriously,
Okay.
I just, like, she tries so hard, but this other guy's just like,
Ooh. Yeah, okay.
oh, yes, Christmas. And I'm just like, Vagabond bar. And they also do this weird, cheeky thing where they're like, oh no, the singer's gone. Jordan, or I've already forgot her name in the movie. Can you, like, sing a couple bars?
Oh, how convenient.
Well, if I must. You know, and I'm just like, yeah, okay, whatever. I mean, the story behind it, from what I caught, was like it's not a bad. It's like, it could have potential, but the leads just are very boring. To be fair,
okay.
I didn't see their meet cute moment, but I can't imagine I missed much because it just nothing.
Nothing came of it.
No, I mean, they got together obviously because it's a Hallmark film, but it was just like, meh. The other one, what did I watch? Christmas Detour, I think was what it was called, with Christmas Queen Candace, whatever her name is, you know, from Full House,
right?
Candace, whatever her nuts names is. That one was a weird one. I guess she was meeting her preppy fiance and his family for Christmas, but there's a snowstorm, so she's trapped. And this other girl's like, lol, you want to go to Christmas? You're fucking loser. And again, like, I just could care less about their story. Like, it was just... There was a secondary couple, though.
Yeah.
I was more invested in them than the main couple. Because it seemed like, and again, maybe because I missed, like, I don't know, the first 15 minutes. I don't feel like I missed much. But I think this couple was, like, debating about going through a divorce.
Oh.
And so, like, the entire film is them, like, figuring out their relationship. And I was just like, I want more of this. Could you guys just get over? Like, I don't give a shit about you guys. You just stay over there. Maxine and Paul, I think it was the other couple. And I was more invested in them than the main couple.
Interesting.
Which I think probably says a lot. But otherwise, just avoid it. It's weird.
Okay, yes. I have enjoyed, I don't know which one specifically because it's been a while, but I'll have to check them out again to see. But some of the Christmas and Evergreen movies I like. Christmas Joy, which has Danielle Pennebaker, and it's on Amazon Prime now, so that's a good one to watch. It's on the Prime, yes. I cannot get through, I tried very hard to get through it, but I could not get through the Princess Switch with Vanessa Hudgens. Couldn't do it. I tried. I couldn't do it. I don't see the hype around the whole, like, the Christmas Prince trilogy. I haven't watched it, but I also don't get the hype around it, so I don't know. I was just
about to say, in the Princess Switch, they, like, promote the Christmas Prince in it.
Really? Weird.
There's a scene where they've, like, just finished watching the film. I don't know. And then Vanessa Hudgens was like, wow, that was actually really good. Like, I didn't believe you, but that's pretty good. And I was like, oh my God, what?
Oh, jeez.
Like, I mean, it's Netflix promoting Netflix. I mean, I guess I can't ding it for that. But at the same time, I was like, oh, man, that's just painful.
Oh, boy.
And there's a second one where there's a cousin who
There's a third one.
What's next? Another one?
Like, how many times can you switch?
Although, someone was commenting about the movie poster or something they saw where it was, like, starring Vanessa Hudgens, and Vanessa Hudgens. Just like, I mean, it's dumb, but I don't know. It makes me.
Oh boy.
Was it Christmas at Carsdale? I think is it Christmas at Carsdale. That one's on demand. Okay. That one's a favorite of mine. It is a single mother down on her luck looking for a job. Mm-hmm. Gets the job as the Santa at the mall.
Oh, nice.
What a gross Santa! It's just like one of those films where it's like, I'll warn you right now, it's dumb.
Yeah.
Like, it is dumb. But I enjoy it so much. The premise is so bizarre. And just one of those times where it's like, this just wouldn't work, but you know what? Sure.
Nice.
Whatever you want to do. But yeah, it's on demand. Oh, and the other one I was going to watch on demand is I kept calling it Christmas Snail, but it's Christmas Sale.
Oh, Christmas Sale. Okay.
Yeah, kind of flips and added some letters there.
Christmas Snail would be interesting too.
Right? I mean, I'm sure there will be a Christmas Snail one. Let's be real. But Christmas Sale stars Katie Sackhoff.
Ooh.
From Mandalorian, Flash.
Yes,
and her husband wrote this one.
Oh, cool.
That she's starring in.
Nice.
So, and it came out on Halloween. So
nice.
On their Instagram, they were promoting it very hard, which was just really funny. But yeah, I haven't seen it yet, so that one's on my watch list.
Nice. Well, I highly recommend this one that I'm going to talk about, which is called Love Hard. It sounds like a weird name, but when you watch the movie, it makes sense. Because basically, it's just a play on the fact that his favorite Christmas movie is Love Actually, and hers is Die Hard, so it's like Love Hard. That's where the connection is. But yes, it's a new film that just dropped. I don't think that long ago on Netflix. The general premise is what's her name? Nina Dobrev.
Oh, okay. Now it's coming back to me. Okay,
yeah. Did you see the trailer for it?
I saw, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I didn't watch it though. Will that joke ever get old? Nope.
Never. Not for as long as we do this. But yeah, so she's a article. She writes articles and stuff like that. And she's been able to kind of make a career out of writing about the worst dates she goes on, all these online dates and stuff like that. So her determination this time is she goes on the dating app and actually finds like a really decent dude and like thinks he's really cool. She starts like chatting with him and like likes everything about him and everything like that. And then he goes, I wish you were here with me for Christmas. So she decides to like go out on a whim and be like, I'm gonna go down there to like spend Christmas with him. And so she like tells her boss and she's like, I'm actually gonna like switch it up with the article and make it like a success story this time and blah blah blah. And her boss is like, yeah, right, like I'll believe it when I see it kind of thing, right? Mm-hmm. So then she ends up going down to I think it's called Placidville or something, some sort of weird small town. And, yeah, small town. And she goes to the guy's house, and it's not like who it says on the dating app. So like on the dating app, he's this like chiseled, kind of like rugged looking dude, but it's actually like this skinny, scrawny kind of Chinese guy. Mm-hmm. And so that's the whole kind of like premise and the humor of it all, is that she got catfished by this guy, but he ends up turning out to be like a really nice dude. And he was just trying to, as an experiment, because he wasn't getting dates as himself online. Mm-hmm. He tried as an experiment to use like his good friend from school as the dating profile, and he got like more people and stuff like that. And then like humor ensues, things happen, and yeah, it's a funny movie. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I remember I saw the trailer, because then she ends up finding the guy in the pictures that he used to catfish her with.
Yes. And
he's like, here, I feel bad.
I'll set you up with him. Yeah.
But assuming it didn't work out and they fell in love.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that was a good episode. Ted Lasso, Christmas. Mm-hmm. You know, the two go hand in hand.
Right? And sorry, we'll hopefully do one on Dexter soon. I just couldn't watch the first episode.
We had some technical difficulties, so Dexter will be coming out soon.
Hopefully. Motherfuckers. If I will watch Dexter.
You will. You have to. Oh my god.
Get to it. I will get to you, Dexter. But yes. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave us a like if you enjoy Ted Lasso.
Hell yeah.
If you want, leave a comment down below. Do you think Nate's a piece of shit? Do you think he can be redeemed? In my book, no, but who knows? It's a good rating of the show, and maybe they'll change my mind. Yes. And most importantly, you should subscribe.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know.
It helps us out, and it lets us know that you guys, like what you hear and you see, so...
I mean, pre-country, do what you want.
Yeah,
we
exactly.
appreciate it. We like seeing numbers go up, and I'm sure you guys do too. But yes, until next Tuesday, have a wonderful day. I will see you and watch all the content. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Nailed it.
Monkey.
Monkey.
And slap.